This thing for you. Uh, I'll rephrase the question. In all of your immigration travels, what's been the toughest thing?
Hmm. I guess it's being aware of your family. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you make that choice, you made that sacrifice, but it's
Mm-hmm.
your choice, it's my choice.
Yes.
But I'm super close to my sister, to my
Uh-huh.
parents, to my large family.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't make that choice. So they kind
Yes.
of, okay, well, when are you coming back? I say, I don't know.
Ah, yes.
And I kind of, I would say, I like to say the thing. One of my best friends, she told me, "Oh yeah, but now you're away for that long." But the thing, I'm so used to it right now because I went 4 months, I came back. I went 6 months, I came back. I went 1 year, I came back, and then 4 years, I came back. So that's fine. And the thing is, like, you're real people.
Uh-huh.
Wherever you go, your close family, your closest friend. When you come back, it's like you left them yesterday.
Yes.
But that's my opinion, like my feeling. But I don't know their feeling. I think it's harder on the other way because your life is more intense abroad.
Ah,
For me, like I
yeah,
was
yeah.
living, especially my 20 years, the whole decades,
Mm-hmm.
like because I'm someone super curious. I'm someone who get bored easily,
Yes.
so I needed it like that. It's
The
kind of
change.
satisfy, yeah, my
Yeah, yeah.
curiosity, but you learn, you never know when you're someone die in your family.
Uh-huh.
You learn. I noticed that like each time it's not getting better, but it's like I'm more prepared and I kind of more mature right now. I know that I cannot like anticipate those kind of things, and I cannot come back to friends as much as I would like.
Mm-hmm.
So I make that choice, and I know what kind of sacrifice it is.
Yes.
But your mom, your dad, your sister, your best friend doesn't. I don't know how to translate that. They didn't make that choice, so they kind of see you leave, but they miss you more because they're living their life, but
Yes.
you're living a more intense life and
Yeah.
more. Yeah, so I would say this, of course, family first, and then the food.
Food. You missed the food.
Here it's not too bad because when I would live in China, it was
Mm.
even worse to
Oh.
find, cheese, something like that.
Okay.
But
So is it the quality of food or is it the just
the freshness,
the freshness,
yeah, and the taste.
the taste?
Well, the veggies, like, no, here it's like an onion is like that. Why?
My Greek friends say the same thing. Like he he we when the first time I went in a grocery store,
Hmm.
I was with him and he grabs a tomato and he literally says, "What the fuck is this?" And he smells it. He's like, "This
Th-
isn't a tomato."
no,
No.
no. Especially if you come from Mediterranean country like Greece.
Yes.
No, it tastes like I taste tomatoes in Sicily. It
Yes.
tastes better than in France. I
Ah.
think it's the influence of the sea,
Uh
the
huh.
breeze, or I don't know, or maybe the earth too,
Yeah.
and the weather. More sunny, of course, and it's more juicy, more flavorful, and it's not. Yeah, because if you buy a tomato in the middle of winter in France, it tastes not good.
No. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because it's not the season.
Yeah. And so I'm assuming is it imported or is it like greenhouse or both or
No,
you don't
it's
know?
come. Yeah, it could be imported. It could
Yeah.
come from France. But
I
even if
see.
it come from France, like
Yeah.
it's like not the season. So if it's not the season for, don't buy something that outside of the season.
Yes.
Don't buy strawberries when it's like in winter because yeah.
I've heard in like California they have really good produce because they can grow
The
so
sun,
much.
yeah,
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 yeah.
of course. Yeah.
But like in Ohio, like this was like there are some veggies that we have that are good, but like corn is excellent and all. Like corn,
Oh
some of
yeah.
the best corn is in Ohio. Like tomatoes and things, no. And like then I learned this. It's like so like the first thing they do, like if you're shipping a tomato from like California or Mexico or somewhere further to Ohio or to Vancouver, they don't pick them when they're red. They
Oh
pick
yeah,
them when
yeah.
they're
The
green.
green shit, yeah.
And they do that so they don't break in the like and ship
Traveling, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and shipping because they
Yeah.
can't put you right.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is so then they have to put red dye in them. So they
Oh.
inject them with red dye to turn them red.
Oh wow. I
And
didn't know.
then the other thing is that for years in North America they've been picking tomatoes or selecting tomatoes based on roundness for the visual appeal,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And when they do this, they don't taste as good. Like it's just something about when you like when you know through hundreds of generations of growing tomatoes, when you do that, and all you do is if you're selecting the most round, the biggest one, they don't taste as good. They taste like cardboard.
Oh yeah.
And so these two things combined makes the tomatoes here
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's lots of things like this on like all
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because I miss like, and I miss the long, when in France, usually on Sunday you don't work and you spend hours, we do the work with your parents, with your family, either inviting or either you're hosting.